Hey everybody, I thought I'd make a quick video tutorial on how to do the Eastern Palace hookshot block clip. I don't think we have a better name for it than that, but basically it's this pretty obscure trick where you can use the hookshot to clip through these two blocks going backwards. You don't see it very often because it's only useful in a couple of modes, but it looks like this. It requires some pretty specific inputs, and as you can see, this side of this door here is actually a small key door, so that's why you won't really see people use this in too many modes, but if you're playing Retrance or Door Randomizer or something, this can actually be a pretty big time save or a complete sequence break in the case of Door Rando. So the way this new setup works is you need to blow yourself up with a bomb at a very specific coordinate so that you basically push against the block to the point where you only need to press down for one frame before this block starts moving. So the way you can set that up is, first of all, you want to be horizontally only 1 pixel away from the right wall here, so that looks like this. You can line up anywhere where you can see Link. You can even do it in this little window here. But you want to set up your X coordinate first because the Y coordinate will put Link underneath the floor, so you can't really use that as a visual cue. And the correct Y coordinate is right here. So there's a few different ways you can figure out if you've got the right spot or not. You could look at the very top of the screen. You can kind of see the circular floor tile pattern, like the border is flush with the edge of the screen, or you could look at the bottom of the screen. Depending on your monitor or your TV, you might not really be able to see those, so you could also look at, for example, the item window on the top left and look at how that kind of slides up against some of the lighter pixels there. But anyway, once you got the spot, just put down a bomb, make sure you're facing up. And then I'm gonna make a save state here. So from this point, if you just tap down, you'll instantly start pushing the block. So a single frame of down input will push the block. To do the clip, we need to push down, and then on the very next frame, you need to still be holding down, but then use the hookshot. So there's a couple ways you can try this. You can just, like, YOLO it. So tap down and then press Y in the next frame. It's pretty hard. Whoops, hold on, I'm on the wrong item. Okay. See, that time I almost got it, but I was still a little bit too late with the hookshot, so I only made it halfway through the block. Almost had it that time. It's pretty difficult to do it this way, but you might be able to get used to it. However, that's not the approach that I like to use. What I find much more consistent is to first just do a down input and then immediately select buffer, like this. If you did it correctly, you should see the block disappear, but Link will not be doing his pushing animation. So for example, this was too slow. If you see him pushing, then it's already too late and you can't do it. But so if you're like this, first of all, you want to make sure you're still holding down throughout this menu, because you need to be holding down when you use the hookshot as well. So don't let go of down. Otherwise, well, you'll have kind of a hard time hitting down without accidentally saving and quitting the game. It's still doable, but just try to hold down throughout the entire select menu. So I'm still holding down, and then what I do is basically like a sword spin or spin speed kind of motion. I do it from B to Y, so basically I just flick my thumb really quickly from B to Y. And that time I was a little bit too slow. Let's try again. There we go. So as long as you hit B immediately, and Y immediately on the next frame after that, and you're just holding down through the whole thing, you should be able to get it. So that time I was too slow. A little bit too slow with the hookshot there. Not at that time. Too slow with the select buffer. Well, I'm not really getting it at all anymore. You get the idea. But it's... in Retrant specifically, I think it's worth trying this at least once every time, if you happen to have a key that you can burn. Because you get to skip a lot of rooms if you can just go backwards through here and get this chest and then backtrack out here. The blocks get reset, so that's not an issue. If you do fail the trick... well, so if you do something like that, you can try it again if you go to the next room and just reset the blocks. But obviously, the more you do this, the more time you're wasting, and if you fail it too many times, then you're just wasting time trying to do this. But I think, since you're walking through this room once anyway, you should at least try it once if you have the hookshot. Otherwise, if you screw it up, I would just probably keep going the long way. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you found this video useful. Bye.